everybody, I'm Bregermann. Funny seeing you all here again. That last run was really fast. This one's fast, but not as fast. This is TNN Motorsports Hardcore 4x4 for the Sony PlayStation. As we get out of demo mode, we're going to go to the main menu and figure out a little championship. So, first thing in this game is there's weather, and then there's the difficulty, like Novice. All the tracks, and we're using we're going to start on the start race, and we're going to do it 3, 2, 1, go. So TNN Motorsports Hardcore 4x4 is a licensed game from the 90s. It's a racing game. TNN was a channel on cable on the TV box.
If you want to prove you got a tough truck, this is the place.
They had a lot of like racing on it.
Get
NASCAR
ready
races
to
were
take
on
your
it.
first green flag of
Sure,
the
other kinds of
season.
racing as well.
Watch
And
the hills; they really drag the
we
power
are,
out.
Racing. This is a off-road sort of racing game where physics are actually really impressive. Like you'll notice a lot of suspension, a lot of just bumping around. There isn't too much in the way of like tricks or skips. It's more just like finding the line on the track. Because of like how the bumps are, so like finding the racing line and hitting it a bunch of times, and also not getting the AI knocking you around. The other big thing in this run, which makes it of is that the weather is entirely RNG. I haven't found a way to so like it is set. I've been seeing it is set. Like a scene that happens. Yes. Oh yeah, closer to my mic. Here we are. Yeah, so the RNG is set. And does change based on like what time you get in the previous race, but I can't really manipulate that on a consistent basis. So, yeah. So you're kind of just praying that the weather's good, because if the weather's bad, then you are going to have a bad time, because the weather will make you go slower. Like, it's very realistic in that way. Like, if it's snowing, you will probably spend an extra minute on the race, no matter how fast you think you were. When you get to the end, you're like, oh, I lost a minute. How did I do that? That pesky snow. This run has 6 tracks, right? Yeah. Like, I can count. So, this one is, that's one of the things that I definitely as a speedrunner enjoyed a lot over the years, is just racing games. I think I created NASCAR speedrunning a little bit, and last night I did Days of Thunder on the Game Boy. I was like, and I got the record of it. I found a new strat in there. I think that there's a lot of these sort of licensed racing games that are just a lot of fun to play. They're not typically super long runs, right? It's not like a Grand Turismo with 100 million hours of racing content, so they're more approachable. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh. Okay, yeah, wow, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The game audio, yeah, I'm not used to wearing headset. I never wear a headset, so I'm just like, oh. I'm like, I could barely hear it through the TV. And we're about to finish the race. Turn that capture down. core. Yeah, alright. Now that the capture's turned down, we should be able to hear me a little bit better. Let's move the mic even closer, turn the mic up a bit if I can, I don't know. Hello, everybody. Now somebody's gonna be like, oh, the mic is ridiculously loud now. We can hear you from here to Timbuktu. Yeah, so as I was saying, weather RNG is a thing. Let's see if... Alright, we have good weather. I found that there are 6 different states, and 4 of them, as near as I can tell, are the good weather, but 2 are the snow and the rain, depending on the track. Each track is unique and different. The AI, which doesn't really come up very much in the first race because you start in the pole position, but after that, they do the starting order based on reverse championship position. So if you're leading the points, you're going to be in last place. So you got to first get past the AI trucks, which can be a bit of a pain at times because a lot of these tracks are very tight. So like there isn't really room to get past them. So a lot of times you're just shoving them through. There's a horn. That's fun. And the AI will hit the horn. Like as they're like trying to ram through you, they're like, ah, get out of the road, douchebag, horn, horn, horn. And then also, actually, something I forgot to do in the first. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy motion sickness. Oh god, which way? Oh my god. Oh, wall. If you double tap X, you actually get a bit of a speed boost. I totally forgot to do that in the first race. It's a bit of like a nitro turbo kind of deal. And the game doesn't explain that anywhere. I don't even remember seeing it in the instruction book. But if you double tap X, you can go faster for a tiny little bit. And there aren't very many super straight sections of this track, or of any of the tracks really, which is why, yeah, in most racing games I feel like you would go for like the speed stat. It's like, oh yeah, I want speed stat. In this game you want the suspension stat, because speed is only so good until you're flipping all over the track, and it's not as fast to flip as it is to go straight and go fast. In this game, like from a physics standpoint, like I don't know of very many other games like it. It's like I've always enjoyed off-road games. Like I enjoyed Smuggler's Run as a kid. That has like a lot of off-road sort of racing kind of deal. This one predates that with its tight corridors. Ugh. And this is just another in a long line of random racing games that Bregermann's like, oh hey, yeah, I want to do that. I got the urge last night to do Days of Thunder on the Game Boy, which I was very surprised by the physics in that. Like, it felt real. A game from 1990 on the Game Boy. It you know, there's only like, you know, a handful of pixels, but it felt real. And so this game has a lot of just, it's very, you very much just want to focus on the road and like having a good line. Oh my god, this run only does the Novice Championship, but there's also Pro at Extreme, and oh my goodness, Extreme, the AI will wreck your face. You have finished first. So there's 4 more races. Next up is going to be the Devil's Kitchen, which, yeah, it's a very hot place, as you can imagine. You want to skip through these menus. You've won. Don't save. Also, a thing that is nice in this game, like I feel like a lot of racing games, like it'll just be like the same drivers finishing the same positions a lot of times. The finishing order is generally pretty mixed up in a lot of cases. So it makes it so that way if you do lose a race, like, yeah, you're not screwed, essentially. Which helps a lot on the harder difficulties, because, oof, it gets hard. But here, it's just a nice little jaunt through the track. And again, we got the good weather, which is very good. This level can be very challenging if there's a sandstorm. So that's your weather here. You don't get rain or snow, you get a sandstorm. Oh, that was nice. That was a good pass. Holy cow. I just made it past that guy. Like, that was a really advantageous way to do that. Oftentimes in this track, especially, like, I'll find, like, just AI, like, spinning out, or they'll spin me out. And it's just not a great time. If, like, once you start getting spun or you get flipped over. So you're kind of just, matriculating your way through the races. Oh god, that's not great. That's not great. Ugh, that's got myself spun out there. I don't even know how that happened. Nope. You know, there's a lot of like tanks and military vehicles all around. TNN was a very U.S. Southern sort of channel, so they're probably like, oh yeah, let's let everybody see that the desert is where the military goes with their tanks. That's what happens there. Like, I can't think of any other reason why they did that. They're like, oh, the decorations. What sort of decorations does this game need? It needs tanks. Yeah, see? Tanks. Tanks are always fun. I always enjoy driving a tank. Whoop. You're just driving through. Do like a little Bob Ross bit. You know, you're just happy little accidents. This is what's happening in this game. Every bump, every crevasse. Whoop, whoop. Every doot on the wall. You find the wall and you go doot. You go fast. We like to go fast. We're speedrunners after all, indeed. Whoop. Yeah, that was nice. That was very good. That was a clean lap, it felt like. Hardcore! Go over here. Of course, both are on set technical difficulties. That's why they call me Bregermann Technical Difficulty Bregermann. Oh, that was smooth. Oh my goodness, that was smooth. Oh, keep it up. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep going. Go fast. The accelerator is the X button, as it should be. That's the other thing I notice. Modern games, like, they all use R2 and L2 for acceleration and braking. Like, none of them use X anymore. So that's a nice thing I like about speedrunning these PS1 era racing games. The face buttons. It's more kid friendly too. Like what 2-year-old's gonna know to use the shoulder buttons. There we go, face button. Face button's pretty. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna see what it does. And dudes, race over. Alright, so that's about halfway through the races now. We have 3 more races to go. Donation reads could happen anytime if those exist. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it rolling, keep it moving. We got Crash Bandicoot in the background. I'm a big physical game evangelist. Let's see if we get good weather for the 4th race. The first race you control. The first race you set in the menu. But then after that, you just get what you get. So let's see. And Mercure Forest. Whoa, good weather again. Holy cow. That's really good. That's really good, I say. I wish that I knew how to, like, determine the weather precisely. 'Cause sometimes you just get lucky. Like, I had a run... I tried to do the all championships category, and like the first 3 non-me controlling races all had bad weather, and I'm like, really? Like, why is it still raining? Like, can it not? Now this one's at nighttime, so I mean there is a bit of a visibility challenge to it, which I think is like a really cool, thing mechanically in a game. Is to have, your visibility is hindered a bit because it's dark. Because games didn't have infinite resources in those days, so they had to work with what they had. This is, I think, to me, one of the most challenging tracks. Like, I always struggle through that part in particular, like, or maybe I just feel like I struggle, just because there's all these, like, upsies and downies, and you're just like, oh no, like, I just feel like I go slow through there. I want to go faster. I have dreams of speed. Oop. Alright, didn't flip it, that's nice. Yeah, I tend to use my speed boost through that section of the track because it's straight. I'm like, oh, a straight flat part to go fast on. That's a novel concept. And then here's your front stretch again. And background. This feels pretty clean relatively so far. Doop. Doop, 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 doop. We go this way. But, I mean, that's sort of always been, like, my MO. I just speedrun just about anything. Like, I feel like there's speedrunners that'll just, like, take the same game and same category and grind it for years and years and years and years and years, and I respect the hell out of that, because I can't do it. I'm like, I need to speedrun all of the games. Hundreds of them. Oh my god. Ugh. That's probably just the ADHD talking. We go this way. I feel like games like this can be more challenging in a marathon setting because there isn't really strats necessarily. It's just find a clean line, pray for the weather to cooperate, which honestly is very realistic for racing. Like, I mean, in racing, you want to find the fastest way around the track. And you also want to pray that the weather cooperates with your objectives. Like, that's... So it kind of fits. It kind of, like, I don't know. They were going for realism, and I think with the technology they had, they nailed it. Yeah, yeah, like, that's the strat. Just, yeah, you put the pedal to the floor, and you don't lift until you see a checkered flag or the shining light or darkness, depending on your interpretation. You go this way. And, like, the controls are very intuitive, I think, too. Like, it looks like a jumbled mess of just, like, I don't know. But it feels intuitive. Racer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and you just put like a little extra power in your car, because all the racers say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And rubbin's racing. If you're rubbing, you're racing. Dudes. No! Damn it. Ugh. Got spun around there. I was just thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm doing so good. I feel like every time I think to myself, oh, I'm doing so good at a game, and then I just, like, something will happen. I'm like, damn it. Like, I feel like so much of speedrunning is mental. Like, how was that 11 seconds slower than my PB? What the heck? Like, I feel like if you start, like, focusing on, like, not the task at hand, you get into your head, like, that's where time is lost, at least for me. Like, I noticed that a lot. Like, you'll have speedrunners, they'll be like, oh yeah, I have time saved, and this split, and all this split coming up is hard. And I'm just like, and then, like, they'll lose time, because it's like, you're not focusing on, like, the task at hand. You're not focusing on, like, what is happening right now. You're, like, focused on these other things, and it's just, I don't know. I'm big on, like, speedrun psychology. Another good weather RNG. That's 5 for 5 so far. Like, I've done speedrunning the panel at a bunch of conventions. I somehow ended up in charge of the 1545. I get around. Oh, that was awesome. Did you see that? I just trucked through that guy. That guy was, like, flipped on his side, and I just said, badoosh. I just ran. Oh my god, I was went the wrong way. Damn it. Damn it. I got a little turnaround. I was so hyped. Yeah, like you just like keep ramming into the guy. There is allegedly damage in the game as like a mechanic, but I've, as far as I know, I've never had it affect anything. So, like on the harder difficulty, sometimes you get a little pop-up saying, "Oh, your truck's damaged." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So does that affect anything? Is there anything affected here? Whoop, uh. This is definitely one of the more challenging. Like this track, when it's weathering, you can't see anything. You're just like a blind guy just driving around the track with like your little blind stick. You're like, ah. Except instead of the stick, you're just ramming into the wall, just hoping that you're going the right direction. Oh my god, I rolled over. Oh my goodness. Oh. I thought for sure I was going the wrong way for a second there. Cool. We go this. Oh. Yeah, we're in third place. That's awful. Terrible. We go, dudes. But I mean, I feel like there's still room for debate on like which trucks are faster. I want to experiment with the truck after this one in the order. I forget what it's called, but it has an even better suspension stat. But like it has slower speed, but like I don't know, who cares? But then the last level, the one after this, is a snowy ice level, so you want traction for that too. Because you slip and slide on the ice. Holy mackerel. Here, this like feels like a volcano, just like, you know, like that's sort of the vibes here. I don't, like, oh my god, just get out of the way. You just ram that guy repeatedly. He's just flipping. He's like, no, I want to live. I want to live. Oh my god, that was a bad spot hit. Ugh. The geometry's tearing. Ugh. I'm a big proponent of driving in first-person mode in racing games, personally, because like I get distracted. Like if I'm in third-person mode in a lot of these games, like I'll get distracted by my own car, and like I won't see as good like what's happening in front of me because there's just a much smaller percentage of screen space. Like I don't know. I feel like it's probably a preference thing. I'm sure it's probably also adding to the motion sickness, so I do apologize. I hope you all brought barf bags. Yay! But yeah, it's been really cool to get back into speedrunning as a hobby. Started like 9 years ago. Haven't done too terribly. Like I had like a few years I didn't really do too terribly much, and life's just good now. It's a really relaxing thing to do. Like I feel like my mentality's just improved so much. Like I feel like I would just get mad and just rage quit. Like, ah, I failed this bit and I lost time and I'm terrible. And now I'm just like, I lost time, whatever. Get it in the next round. It's okay. It's okay. Oop. And dudes. Yeah, that was bad. Bad. Whew. And we have one more race. One more race in the Arctic Inferno. They're just like, let's make the courses sound as hardcore as possible. Yeah, because it's hardcore 4x4. Like, what would make Arctic more hardcore? What if it was on fire? What if there was an inferno? Let's see if we get the RNG again. Oh my god. Perfect weather RNG this run. Squandered it with slow driving. Go. Out of my way. Out of my way. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at... Oh, no. Oh. Ugh. Get slightly turned around and just start running through you. Dudes. Dudes. Go this way. Go this way. Whoop. Yeah, like this ice right here is so slick. Like you have to like anticipate that turn and start to make it early. Oh my god, like this bit, the very common spin out zone. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, this truck does not have traction. Maybe yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like because of the uniqueness of all the tracks, maybe there could be. I don't know. I feel like there could be like maybe a truck that's better. Like I wish you had the ability to switch out trucks between races. Oh my god, because this truck is not great here. Oh my god. Oh, it keeps spinning. Oh my god. I'm getting knocked around. My god. Oh, there's a lot of jokes I'm not going to make there. I don't want to get banned. Whee! Yeah, like, I like that this game really just puts a lot of emphasis on, like, terrain and how different it feels. Like the snow and ice feels different from the desert. Feels different from the grass or the road. I think that's like that really makes this game unique a bit. Like I mean, obviously other games do that. Just I don't know. Get out of my way. Excuse. I'm laying on the horn. I'm giving the horn. I'm giving you the horn. Ugh. Just punted him. Oh. Haunted. Excuse. Ugh. Excuse. Yeah, you took that way too wide. Let me just not spin out here. I just took it wide. I'm like, I don't want to spin out. Again. Yeah. On the road to victory. Dudes. Oh my god, please? Also, L1 is reversed in this game? I don't know of any game that has that as the case. I had to discover that in a run. I was like, how do you back up? It's like, up until that point, I was just sort of just like ramming X and like hoping to like turn using the wall a bit. And then I've discovered reverses L1. I'm like, oh, okay. That's how you do that. That's pretty magic. We go up here. Maybe that'd be a good place to use turbo, like going up like one of those hills. Oh my god. Oh, I just used one. I'm just getting battered around. Back and forth. A little left, a little right. Dudes. Excuse. Excuse. Come on. Yeah. Off-roading. The commentator just says like random buzzwords. Because that's all the space they had in those days. They're like, off-roading. Hardcore. Hardcore. Dudes. Oh, no. 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 Ha! I just blocked him from passing me. I said, no. None shall pass. I shall win every race, and we're coming up on time. Time. I recorded that as a 28:45. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, so that's a fun game. I feel like the other one's probably much more fun to play than it is to watch. But yeah, that's fun. Like it's very I don't know, I feel like a lot of racing games you just kind of like I don't know. You can zone out, but that one you have to like stay engaged the whole time, or you're gonna have a rough time. And we won the championship. Thanks for having me. You're all fantastic, beautiful people. Everybody follow your dreams. Score touchdowns, make it rainbow. And yeah, who's up next? What's the haps? Guess you go to the little transition screen. And yeah. Do